Week 4 is here, and the Ravens are traveling to Cleveland to take on the Browns. The Ravens had a huge letdown with that loss to the Colts last weekend in overtime. They played terrible. Lamar Jackson went 22 for 31, only 202 yards passing, and they went 6 for 16 on third down. He was also sacked 4 times. He did carry the ball 14 times for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns, but with J.K. Dobbins out for the year and Gus Edwards in concussion protocol, they're going to need somebody to step up in the run game against a very ferocious, maybe top defense in the Cleveland Browns. The Ravens also had no receiver over 50 yards. The wide receiver group continues to struggle. Zay Flowers showed his inexperience last week. OBJ did not suit up. He's questionable this week, along with left tackle Rodney Stanley, who is also questionable. The defense was definitely a little bit better than the offense last week. They sacked Gardner Minshew 5 times. They gave up 122 yards to Zach Moss, 227 total yards from Gardner Minshew, and 17 catches from Pittman and Downs. They did blitz 51% of their dropbacks, and they had 3 sacks from the safety position. So the Ravens are going to bring the heat this week against the Browns. Deshaun Watson is not particularly great against the blitz, so that's the way you beat the Cleveland Browns, is by blitzing them, but that also opens them up to the deep passes. Amari Cooper had a big week last week, going 7 catches, 116 yards and a touchdown, and Elijah Moore went 9 for 49. So when you blitz, you got to understand that Cooper can get through that second layer of your defense and make a big play down the field. The Browns looked great last week. They blew out the Tennessee Titans 27-3. They only gave up 104 yards passing. Man, Ryan Tannehill really sucks. Huge donkey balls. He was also sacked 5 times, and Derrick Henry was as pedestrian as I've ever seen him in his career. 11 carries, 20 yards, 1.8 yards a clip. Bro, what in the actual F? Deshaun Watson played his best game in this young season, going 27 for 33 and 289 yards and adding 2 touchdowns. They need him to be successful more than ever because they're continuing to struggle running the football without Nick Chubb. They ran the ball 31 times, 78 yards, 2.5 yards a clip. That's not going to get it done against this Ravens team. But luckily, the wide receivers and Watson are starting to get on the same page, and the Browns defense might be the best defense in the NFL. Myles Garrett is an absolute savage. 3.5 sacks, 2 tackles for a loss, 5 QB hits. Man, 20 rushing yards from Henry, only giving up 104 yards passing to Tannehill. This defense is absolutely incredible, and that's why I think the Cleveland Browns take this close game 23-17 over the Baltimore Ravens. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to win this game? This might be my favorite game of the week to watch. I think the Browns defense comes up huge. Should be fun to watch. Like, subscribe, peace.